Hi guys, welcome back. Another day, another topic, you know. So this time we're talking about what is faith. I think the word faith is quite like, you don't really hear it often. It's a very Christian thing to say. You hear if you're a Christian in church, if you're a non-Christian, you hear it from your Christian friends. So I like to talk about it because I believe it's important. So what is faith? I believe faith is just these four words, which is faith is simply believing and trusting. If you want to add these two words, faith is simply believing and trusting. Because sometimes I feel faith is like a video game ladder. You know Donkey Kong? I don't know when you guys played with the N95 Donkey Kong version back in the day. You know, Game Boy Color, where you have to progress up levels with ladders, and Donkey Kong is at the top of it, trying to throw down barrels to like stumble you, I guess, and stop you. So I believe faith is something like that, you know, where we progress up ladders from level 0 to level 1, from level 1 to level 2, etc, etc, etc. And God gives us this thing called trials and temptations, you know, this big Christianese term where it's like He gives you maybe difficulties that test your belief in Him and all, and this is what improves our faith and strengthens it. So from level 0 to level 1, He gives us a task to challenge us with a task to complete. But if we cannot make level 1, if we so-called fail this level, He's like, fine, it's alright. Let's try 0.5, level 0 to 0.5. If still fail, never mind, 0 to 0.25, and so on and so forth. He makes those challenges easier and easier every single day, and every single time, until we finally overcome it and finally pass that so-called stage. Then you progress. And the funny thing is, once you're able to progress, you find that progressing in faith, right, is so much easier. Even though the challenges are getting harder, that is the most ironic thing I've ever experienced in my life, you know. So ironic. Because all of us will progress in this journey of faith. Just that some of us will do it at a slower pace. You know, sometimes I marvel at those giants of faith in our lives, or like maybe even in the Bible, and think about how can we be more like them. You know, ever since I was like a kid in Sunday school, I heard about people of faith, men of faith in the Bible stories, of how they overcome their challenges and are able to be so cool. You know what I'm saying? They're so awesome. But I just want to present this theory, you know, that these people are giants in the faith not because of this special God-given gift that they had. Maybe it's true, maybe it's somewhat true, but rather how much, forgive me for saying this, crap, if you're very conventional, I'm sorry I say that they had to endure in their time on earth. So how much trials, you know, this Christian term, how much trials they had to face, and how much challenges stood in their way, how much tests they had to go through in order to level up their on this ladder of faith. How many levels they had to climb and to jump, only to find out the next challenge harder and harder than the previous one. Unbeknownst to them, the higher they progress in this ladder of faith, the more reliant they are on the one who gave them this faith. It's quite amazing, which causes them to be able to take on more and more things, and to jump more and more to make their moves forward faster and faster. So basically they are progressing up this video game ladder in a super fast manner, not because of their special gift, but because of how much they are able to trust in God through it all. So I mean, there are a lot of people in this A6, I guess, black book that I have called the Holy Bible, you know, Apostle Paul, all the disciples of Jesus, and so many people so many people in this Bible were not particularly what pop culture or popular culture would call heroes. You know, they deem them as heroes. In fact, they had so many flaws and weaknesses, right, that the trope that they may have they may be going through, right, I would safely say some of them are deemed anti-hero at times. Why do I say this? To give you some examples of the hero of faith in the Bible, Noah was a drunkard, Matthew was a tax collector who cheated the people of their money in the past, Jacob was a cheater, David had an affair, Jonah ran away from God, Thomas was a doubter, and Elijah was depressed. You know, all these people are like just a glimpse of what the faith journey is like. There's so many problems in their lives. And I think what they had in common was their willingness to press forward through it all. In this journey of faith that they signed up for the moment they said yes to this relationship with this higher being called God. That's the difference. That is the difference. And I believe God puts their names in the book called the Bible for you and I to emulate in our daily lives right now. Letting us know that we don't really need to be perfect in order to do His perfect will. To be chosen, to do His perfect will even. If anything, He only calls those people who recognizes that they have flaws and weaknesses to do His will, which is amazing. God challenges us to embark on this same journey with Him, you know, like how all the heroes of faith did in the Bible, and not just in the Bible, like people in life in general, you know. You hear stories of missionaries who are like heroes of faith. To go and embark on this crazy wild ride, full of ups and downs, but always in the palm of His hand. You know, just like a roller coaster. It always goes up and down, up and down, up and down, go fast, go slow, go back, go forth, whatever. But it's always controlled. It's always controlled in that enclosed space. God is like Adonai. Adonai means in control. So God is always in control of that space. And I believe that's the case with our life. Life is so much easier, you know, if God gave me a set of like to-dos to do, you know, before leaving Earth. Like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Yeah, 10 commandments, sure, I guess, but that is not like a step-by-step thing to do every single day of my life, in order to be a successful person, or in order to be rich, you know, all that kind of things. But it doesn't make life any more interesting, you know, if God gave us that set of to-do lists. Life is so much interesting without it, and it's always so exciting to know what is coming next, or what challenges lies before us, and everything that we do, we can still trust in Him, because just like the roller coaster, we are in that roller coaster, and we are always and we are under the control of the roller coaster marshal, I guess, which is God. Yeah, life is so much easier without the to-do list. Life is so much easier with the to-do list, but it doesn't make life more interesting. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 13 talks about faith, hope, and love. It is through faith in Jesus Christ, hope that He is coming again, and love for one another in the meantime, and that we are able to fulfill what Christ has set us up for. Faith is one of the three things that will remain to the end of time. Faith, hope, love, right? So that is what Christ requires of us to do. To trust in Him, even though life may not be seen that way. And even though people may not be kind to you or be really nice to you along the way. But that's what faith is all about. It's about trusting the one who gave you this life for you to live it out. So I want to challenge you to live out your life in a faith-filled manner with Christ at the center of it all. Yeah, that's all for today, and God bless you all. See you soon. Bye.